Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Speed3570 coming at you with another upload, and today is the day that we have all been waiting for, and I'm super excited to get started on this little bit of adventure that we have today. I'll show you a little bit. We are going to be installing, you bet it, the exhaust system. We had the long tube headers in the box in the trunk. We had the cat back in the back seat because it won't fit in the trunk with the long tube headers, because my trunk isn't as big as, you know, other people's trunks. It's not that big, but it is pretty big. Old girl does me good. But anyway, we are going to be getting in the car. We are going to be going to pick up Tristan. Also has a YouTube channel. I haven't said this in my videos yet, but go show some support on his channel as well. The 570 Motorhead. He's got some interesting content. He's gonna have a video of this up as well, I think. But he's coming out with some good content, a lot of dirt bike stuff if you like to watch some of that stuff. But anyway, go check him out. We're gonna hop in the car here and we're gonna get rolling on down the road to his brother's house, and we're gonna get this thing set up. We'll pick up a little more with you down the road. Just stay tuned, because this thing is going to be sweet. So after a long fought journey to get here and battled a little bit of mud, but nothing the car couldn't handle with no tread on the tires. But anyway, we are here and we are getting ready to get this thing aired up. We're going to throw it up on the lift. We're going to take a look at things, and it should make it a lot easier. Because of all the rain and where we had to drive the car to get it to the lift, I was getting a little skeptical if we were even going to be able to get it back here. So we did get it back here. We were able to, a little bit of gravel and stuff, so it was able to get some traction. So we are in the process of finding good lift points to put the lift, get the lift all set up on the car, and it should be up in the air in a little bit. We'll pick back up with you when we get to that point, but it is going to be awesome, and we'll show you some stuff as we get going on. Man, that taillight tent looks sick, doesn't it? All right, but anyway, we'll pick back up here in a few minutes.
A lot of fun. Down here at my brother's house just to get so we can use the lift and everything. That way we didn't have to mess it too much. But it's going to be getting more of an attack on it, and some stainless works long tube headers as we went over the other day. Yeah.
Heck yeah, I got some wild weather going on here. Got inside just in time. Starting to crack it open, got the axle back off, moving up to the midsection here. And then we're gonna play up in this section after we get it all off, which will take a few minutes. So keep bringing updates as we get going. All right, guys, update. We got all the catback stuff off. Here's all the old parts. So we're ripping and tearing. Here's a shot underneath the car. Got it all off here. Now we're up to the headers, which we are now deciding on how we're gonna do it. We're gonna try to do it without taking the motor mounts off, if at all possible. Probably not gonna be possible, but we're gonna give it our best shot. But so far it is going really smooth. I mean, the catback right here, 100% of it. Hangers and clamps to hold it together, so it comes off really, really quick. We were able to get it off in like 5 minutes with, you know, it up on the lift. If you're under, like, working off of the ground, it's going to take a little bit longer just because of the space you have to work with. But so far, I'm so excited. It's going to be loud, make vroom vroom noises. There we go. That's what we're working with now. So we'll give you an update on what we did, how we did it. So then if you decide to do this to your Charger, or, you know, mainly any Hemi at that point, headers are pretty straightforward for, not straightforward, but pretty much same process for most vehicles. Pain in the ass, that's what it is. So we'll bring update to you once we are starting to work on the headers, and if we get them out, and tell you how we did it, so then you know what you need to do and what to expect. All right, guys, so after a long fought battle, definitely leave yourself a ton of time to do this install, because yeah, we had to fight with a bunch of stuff. We actually ended up having to take the motor mount off on the right side. We're going to try to bypass that on the driver's side, but you will need to take out the steering rack part of that. So it's really tight working on these cars, unfortunately. But just to give you a good, here, hold on, just to give you a good peek here on what we got here. This was the old one of what came off the car, and honestly this feels heavier than the new one.
Yeah, it gets full of cats.
There's no cats in this.
Yeah, well, either way.
Yeah,
one piece.
One piece. Well, that's one piece too, but anyway, yeah. This little shorty was the stock manifold on it. Very gross looking. This here is the new beast. We're putting the long tubes on, stainless works. And I am going to break it and make it fall apart, just kidding. But it's very good quality stuff, and it should make it very, 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 very nice sounding. And when we go to get it tuned, it should open it up for, you know, quite a bit of power too with what else I'm doing to the car. So we'll have a video later on when we go and take care of all that too. But anyway, we will catch back up when we have both of the headers on, show you what it looks like underneath of the car. We'll go from there. Long fought process. I mean, we probably messed around with getting header bolts out. We have 3 to go on the driver's side yet, I think, maybe 4. But we've been fighting at it for like dang near 6 hours now. So definitely leave yourself a full day to do this install if you're going to try to tackle it yourself. We found that a lift will help, but it's not really necessary because we've been working at it off of the ground for most of the part. As you can see how low we are right now, even on the lift, just because we don't have a trans jack. Now if you have a trans jack, it'll probably be easier to take care of it with the car up a little higher.
We have one, just not for the lift.
Yeah, well, we have a jack with the block of wood on it, so we just needed to get the engine up to get the motor mount off on the right side to get a little more clearance. So we will catch back up in a little bit when we have both of the headers back on the car, like I said before. So stay tuned and see what the finished product sounds like, and we'll also give you a cold start, fire it up for you, so it should sound pretty nice. All right, guys, so long fought battle finally won. We have the long tubes in the car, fully installed just about. Just got to throw the starter back in and also put the steering rack back in. And then we got to figure out the other 2 sensors. Well, we pretty much just get the extensions, plug them back in. And then we're going to put the catback on. And then we're going to be done. And then we're going to hear a really nice, loud exhaust. Hopefully it's going to not
I hope it's
blow
dirty
eardrums.
sounding.
Huh?
I hope it does blow my damn eardrums. How much my back hurts from struggling with this thing, man.
That looks good.
Thank God for that man right there.
Yes.
We would not be anywhere close to fucking getting the first one off without my brother. We have
True, OG.
done nothing but fight with this the whole night.
But anyway, we're going to get rocking and rolling here. We have a little bit work to do. We should be finished up here in a little bit, but then we will get a sound clip for you for the first cold start. So we'll be back in a few once we get everything buttoned up. All right, guys, so after a long fought battle, we are finally done. Everything is buttoned up. There's the headers, the new mid pipes, and the new catback. It is the atak, the Borla atak catback system, and everything is looking really good, and we are about to start it. Well, we're about to get it on the floor and start her up, so it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to hear it. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We'll close out with the sound of the scat pack starting up, but just
Extremely cold start.
an extremely cold start. But it was very difficult getting these headers in. I'm not gonna lie to you. We had to take the starter out, the steering rack out, and then the motor mounts as well. And this side was easy. It was just taking the motor mount out. I mean, not
It
that
still
taking
wasn't easy, but yeah.
not that taking the motor mount out was easy, but
All right, guys.
there's a lot less to take out on the passenger side of the car.
Have a good night.
So we are going to send it out with a video of the scat pack cold start. But other than that, we'll be heading out. So enjoy the rest of your nights. See ya.